backstage. LFA 63 main event winner Derrick Krantz. Man, how you feeling?
I'm 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 on an all-time high right now, guys.
You finished the fight in the first round. Tell us through that sequence.
Man, Justin he was putting a lot of pressure on me, and man, he was keeping his hands low, and he was actually a lot slower than I thought he was going to be. And it was as soon as I started getting his range and his movement down, it was just a matter of time until I was able to actually hit him with a good clean shot.
Did you feel the need to keep going? I know your job is to keep fighting until the ref stops it.
Man, after I folded him, with that uppercut, the way he fell, I mean, it looked bad, but for a split second, it looked like he was coming back too. So, I mean, instinctively, I was coming back with a right hand, but I think the ref did a good job of jumping in there because he would have caught a right hand with everything I had. So it was a good stoppage.
After the fight, Justin came into your locker room and he shared a moment with you. Tell us what he said.
Man, he congratulated me. He was a good sport about it, man. People like Justin, fighters like Justin, man. Nowadays they're few and far between, man. I hate that it had to been him. We've been good friends for a couple of years now. We've trained together a few times, and this fight just ended up happening. He was number 2, I was number 1, and there's really no way around it. And of course, I'm happy about the outcome, but I just hate it happened to be Justin Patterson.
Sometimes you get fights where fighters end up, having to fight someone they train with or are friends with. I mean, did that cross your mind at all when you got?
It's not the first time I fought somebody that I've been friends with. I've got over 65 fights altogether, and it happens. The first time, it was weird, and then it kicked in. This guy might be my friend, but he's trying to beat me up too, So also, I got to look at the bigger fight purse. If I wasn't willing to put him away because we're friends, and I would have went home a little more broke than I am now.
So not only did you get the win, someone came back to the locker room as well and talked to you. Tell us who that was.
Man, I was persistent. I was in Dana White's face. I was telling him, "Come on, man, sign me. Let me fight on your show, on your level. Let me prove to everybody else in the world and every welterweight that's on your roster that I'm ready, man. I'm hungry. Let me finish something. Let me finish somebody. I'm a fight finisher. I come out there to put people away. I'm not looking for a grind in war. I'm looking to shut you up and call it quits, man. I'm ready to put you away. When you're on this regional level, you're not getting paid like those other guys. So, man, it's go in there. You try to get that first round finish, and you go out, and hopefully you look just as good as you did as you went in.
And you're right. Dana was impressed with your finish. What did he tell you when he came back here?
He told me he's going to put me on the Contender Series. You know what? If he doesn't hurry up, he might have to sign me and skip it. I mean, I'm hungry. Shoot, I'll fight next week. Let me put my hands on somebody. I'm in shape. I'm on weight. Let's do this.
Yeah, you're right. He did come back here and he said, you're going to be on the contender. But you see so many fighters get called up for last minute fights.
Absolutely.
And you say you're staying ready for that.
Absolutely. My training partner, Kevin Aguilar, man, he ended up getting called last minute on a Contender Series. And then he got called a last minute on a UFC fight when he fought the guy he beat shit out of. And, man, that's just the name of the game nowadays, man. It's about putting on a show at the right time in front of the right people. And tonight just happened to be my night.
Anybody you want to face in the UFC for your first go-around, or whoever they put in front of you?
There's a few fighters in the UFC that I've fought before, so give me one of them. I mean, I still love them. I mean, we're all friends. But let me show you, man, that when my head's right and I'm in shape, nobody can beat me.
You had a lot of support here, man. How did that feel?
It feels great, man. I've always had this kind of support since I first started as an amateur. I don't know if it's my fighting style or just how I talk to people. Everybody's always shown me so much love, and it's a privilege, and man, it's my, what's that word I'm looking for? It's, I want to show them just as much love. You know, I'm very fan friendly oriented. You know, I'm always trying to, I'm trying to let them partake on my journey. You know, it's you know, without the fans, fighters wouldn't be anything. So I mean, if you think you're the best fighter in the world, but you're the trashiest person, you're not going very far. So I mean, I had a good upbringing, good father. I got a good wife. My wife is awesome. I got 2 wonderful kids. We just bought a house last year. You know, everything's kind of falling in line. Man, like I said at the very beginning, I'm riding a high right now, dude, and I'm not ready to get off.
And you get the double win, you get the quick finish here in the main event. You get Dana come back here and tell you how excited he was, that he likes your attitude. Any shout outs you want to give out to family, friends, or sponsors?
Absolutely. I want to, you know, first and foremost, shout out to Justin Patterson. He's an awesome fighter. Man, dude's a monster. I've trained with him. I know it could have been a completely different outcome. Dude, keep working at it, bro. You're a freaking warrior. I want to thank my wife and, you know, my family, all my fans. I want to thank my sponsors, Wholesale Universe, Richard Trey with Patterson Dodge, Rod Corey with 5 Star Builders, Mike Tilton with Mike Tilton Plumbing. I got all the Randy Olson with War Tribe. Hold on, not Mike Perry, Jared Perry, Mason Perry, their whole family. Perry's Hometown Flooring. They've backed me 100%. I mean, for years. So I mean, all these sponsors have been with me on this ride this whole time, and I'm happy I can provide them, you know, another ride to another spot. You know, like my journey didn't stop here. Let's go even farther. That way, you know, I haven't wasted their time.
There you go, main event winner Derrick Krantz. The next time we see you, we will see you in the UFC, man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate your time, man. Congratulations, man.
Thank y'all.
I'm UFC President Dana White, and you're watching Texas MMA Roundup.
Appreciate it.